There you can see the Napa leather glistening in the sunlight. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ljs Garage. I am sitting in the back of a 2022 Hyundai Santa Fe. This one is the Calligraphy trim. So let's say that your budget is around $50,000 and you want something with all the bells and whistles that, is available on the market. So I would go ahead and I would turn your attention to the Hyundai Santa Fe. Not only does this thing drive well, but it has plenty of room for the whole family, kids, dogs, whoever you may have in here. So stay tuned as I give you a walk around quick little tour of the Hyundai Santa Fe. The Santa Fe starts at $27,000 for the SE trim, and it goes all the way to $45,000 for a limited hybrid. There are 10 total trims, but today we're going to focus on the Calligraphy at $40,000. You've got 3 different engine options, a 4-cylinder, a 4-cylinder turbo, and a hybrid. You get the choice of a regular automatic or a dual clutch, as well as front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. And if you're worried about gas mileage, expect about 22 city and 28 highway. So if you're shopping around for a Santa Fe, be sure to compare and contrast all the trims to find what works for you. I'm going to start with the interior, so here's a quick look at the outside, and you could be the judge if you like it or not. And this is what everything looks like up front. You can see, again, very nice interior, great place to be. This is the passenger seat, and like I said, I'm sitting comfortably. You've got plenty of storage, and I'll give you guys a little hands-on with all the buttons here shortly. But here's just some shots to show you how great and awesome this interior is. So for about $45,000, which this one is optioned out to be, you could have a really, really nice SUV. So we'll start up here with the gauges. They are digital, so you can see you got a little silver Hyundai Santa Fe sitting right there in the middle. And these gauges are pretty fun. So if you change into the different modes like sport, you see the gauges turn red. Then you've got your snow mode, they do something. And then this guy right here is going to be your menu option. So if you look back at the gauges, each time you click, it'll bring up a different menu option. So whenever you click on your turn signal, one of the best things about these gauges is left turn signal. Look at that. You got a little camera that pops up. And then your right turn signal, another camera that pops up. I love that. And then you've got your power tailgate right there, your lane departure, all of that good stuff. So everything is pretty easy to get around. Back on the steering wheel, this is where the fun begins. You kind of have to spend some time learning all of these buttons, but this is your voice commands. You got your paddle shifters on the back. And then up here, you'll notice that you've got quite a lot of options in this menu, but everything is very fast and responsive. Phone projection, this is where you have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Something for you parents out there, if you are interested, this is called quiet mode, and what it does is it just plays music through the front speakers, so if you have some sleeping kids in the back, it doesn't disturb them. And then this passenger talk, what that does is it takes your voice from up in the front and it echoes that through the rear speakers. So if anyone's in the back and they can't hear the conversation going on up front, now it allows them to do so. And then if you're ever really stressed, you can click on Sounds of Nature and it'll play different sounds of nature. So you got a rainy day, open air cafe. That's not really sounds of nature, but we'll let it slide. One thing I love is that Hyundai still has manual buttons or physical buttons, so you can control everything right from here. So makes it nice and easy. Everything is labeled, no point of diving into all that. Dual climate control, easy to get to. This is your new shifter, drive, reverse, park, neutral. This is how you change your drive modes, heated steering wheel, heated and cooled seats. And if you want, you press this guy right here. Let's close that. And you can see you've got your 360 cameras with all the different options, so you can see exactly where you are. Down here you've got your cup holder, USB controller. And the answer is yes, the Calligraphy does have a wireless charging pad. Cup holder again. Then you've got another storage compartment right here. On this side you've got your glove box, bam, cup holder down there, and again, nice Harman Kardon sound. But you've got your panoramic sunroof and all the controls for it. Got your garage controls right under here, but otherwise everything else is pretty self-explanatory. All right, so let's talk safety for a quick second. You see that this one has a heads-up display. There, it's got a 0 mile an hour, 0 miles per hour, little guy. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there, trust me. But let's go back in here. Got all the different drive modes, driver assistance, so all of Hyundai's safety features are standard on this, and they are all pretty much explain themselves. This is that digital key that I was talking about earlier, and that's really it. So here I am sitting in the back seat. I'm 5'9". This seat is set for right around someone that's 5'9", maybe a little bit taller, up to around, I'd say probably 6 foot tall. and you can see I've got plenty of leg room. I'm sitting comfortably. You'll notice that back here you've got really nice seats. This is their Napa leather. At the top you've got this kind of like Alcantara sort of texture, and it feels really good. So yeah, back here you've got charge ports, you've got a regular house outlet, you've got rear climate vents, but you don't have control for the rear. There's no third zone climate control or anything back here. So it's just whatever temperature you set up front is what you're gonna get in the back. You also do get some storage back here for your maps. You get heated rear seats, and you get these little sunshades. I like to call these hater blockers, but some people call them sunshades. Special thanks to Superior Hyundai of Beaver Creek, Ohio. If you're in the area, be sure to stop in and give them a hello. And inside, you got your storage space. Under here, got a little extra storage. And then bam, even more storage. Then right here, you got your little privacy cover. And then your second row seats, you can actually fold from here. But unfortunately, you've got to walk around and put those back up. And if you're bothered by the fact that you can't put these seats up using the power controls back there, don't worry, they're really easy to put up. Look at this. Look at that. Ta-da! Normally I would dive into the features of the outside, but there really isn't too much. You've got your headlights, your taillights, a unique grille, these 20-inch wheels, and overall it's a pretty good looking SUV if you ask me. And that's all I've got for you guys on the Hyundai Santa Fe. Overall, as far as driving experience goes, it drives just like most cars. It's way more crossover than it is, you know, SUV like any of the Renegades. No, that's not it. Like any of the Palisades. God damn it, I can't talk. It's way more car-like than any of the other SUVs on the market. It's very smooth, comfortable, acceleration is just fine, and as far as performance goes, I was never disappointed with this thing at all. So if you got any questions, comments, concerns, be sure to drop them in the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much for checking out yet another video, and hit that like button, comment button, subscribe button, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.